friends forever.
Heil Hitler!
Let's play.
I can't.
I'm not allowed. Please? Why didn't you answer my letter?
I didn't get your letter.
I gave it to your
She
mom.
didn't give it to me.
Why don't we
Sing. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
No! Stay.
I'm not allowed to play anymore.
Let's play outside.
I'm scared.
Why?
They're coming for me.
You, me, you, me, 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 me.
I shouldn't play anymore.
I don't want to play anymore. They say there are 6 degrees of separation between every person. 6 lines of separation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Heil Hitler! The year is 1943. The war in Europe has raged for the past 4 years. Occupying forces from Nazi Germany have taken residence in the Netherlands. Before the war, I was a businessman working contracts for Germany. Things have changed since then. Now, I have another role. My job is simple. I am responsible for collecting Jews in their homes in the Netherlands and arranging transport to Germany. They are registered, documented, and sent to various transit camps before continuing on to various locations in Germany. I will do my job. Hitler wants a labor force of Jews, and so that's what we'll give him. I will not fail. I will find all the Jews. The world's at war. In times such as these, the way of doing things must be adjusted.
Sarah! It's okay. It's just me. It's okay.
I'm sorry. I just fell asleep for a minute. What time is it?
It's time to get up. Are you having trouble sleeping? You look exhausted.
I can get to sleep just fine. It's what I see when I close my eyes. And I'm trying so hard not to scream during the night.
Maybe talking about it will help.
Hitler got me.
I won't let him.
How much longer do you think this war could last? How much longer can I hide?
Until the war is over?
I can't stay in your attic that long, Adele. I'm eternally grateful for what you and your family are doing for me. But what you're doing puts us all at risk. Who knows how much longer this war could last?
I don't know what you want me to do.
You're already doing so much for me. Putting your life at risk for me. I'm sorry. I'm just frustrated.
Are you alright? Are you getting sick?
Just a cold.
I'll bring you some more blankets.
Can I go downstairs?
Sarah.
Please, Adele. I've been in your attic for a month.
Fine. Just remember,
I know. I'm your cousin.
my cousin from...
Zhao.
Go get dressed. I'll make you tea. Her happiness over this one little thing is overwhelming. I hope I'm doing right by her. Mama would probably tell me not to risk it, but I am just as fed up as she is with being alone all day. Mama's fine company, but she has work to do. And Sarah's mama and papa? Well, all we can do is hope that they're still alive. How random it was. One day I looked out the window and saw Sarah's family being taken away by Nazis. A street sweep. A stupid street sweep. Lucky Sarah was here at the time. We've gone through it all together. The raids, the bombings, the anticipation of getting caught. Just like it was when we were kids. The only thing missing is Annalise.
Heil Hitler!
graduated to a higher level of the Dutch Nazi Party last week. Oh, Mother was so proud. The leader, Anton Musset, even came and shook hands with some of the boys who are moving on too. Anton Musset works for Arthur Seyss-Inquart, the governor of the Netherlands. Arthur Seyss-Inquart does whatever Adolf Hitler says. So does Father. Father's a Nazi. He works in the high ranks of the army transporting Jews to Germany. Father tells me, the Fuhrer raised Germany from the ashes and he will do the same to the Netherlands. If we follow him, we will be safe. So I listen to the Fuhrer too. My name is Annalise. Before the war, funny, all memories seem to begin with that phrase recently. Before the war, I went to school with my best friends, Adele and Sarah. Adele's Catholic. Sarah's a Jew. I don't speak to them anymore. Mother tells me, if you ever see anyone doing anything against the Fuhrer or against the law, Annalise, you turn them in right away. So I do. I turned in Anka, my old music teacher, last week. I used to like Anka. I thought she was really nice, but she wouldn't hang out the swastika, so I had to turn her in. Father praised me. Mother was proud. They said I did the right thing, so I suppose I did. It was my job. I always do my job. I will do my job like my brothers and sisters before me have done, and like them set an example for my sister after me. My siblings always make Mother and Father so proud, especially my twin brother Frederick. He sets the standard so high for me. I try to do right. By my parents, my older siblings, my twin brother, and
Annalise!
Sophie.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Do you like my hair? Mama did it.
It's the same as mine.
I know.
Mother's been so busy setting up for the gala, I had to beg her to do it. How did you get her to?
Well, she was already going to do it for you, so I just asked her.
Of course you did.
What's this, Annie?
It's my journal. Mother and Father got it for me for my birthday. It's mine, Sophie.
Well, can I see it?
No! It's for my eyes only.
Fine. Can we do something together then?
I was hoping to go out with Freddie and Victor.
But you're always with them. Why don't we go to the bakery with the purple sign and the raisin cookies?
Sorry, Sophie, but that bakery closed. They were Jewish.
But who will make us raisin cookies now?
Go ask Mother.
She's busy setting up for the party. Please, Priscilla, please.
Sophie, why don't you go see what Mother needs?
Okay.
Happy birthday, Annalise.
Freddie, thank you. I got something for you too.
Perfect gift for a man.
And this is a wonderful present for a lady.
Well, my little sister is 16 after all.
Little by 6 minutes.
Little nonetheless.
So what are you and Victor planning today?
We were gonna go see a film called Imonser.
Can I come?
It's a boys' day, Annie. Boys' day.
Fine. Get it.
It's open, Victor.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, I'll go get my, bag?
You look so beautiful.
Thank you, Victor. So you and Freddie are going to see a film today?
Yes.
Freddie won't let me go.
Well, it is his birthday.
It's my birthday too.
Don't act childish.
Sorry.
What is this?
Mother did it. Don't you like it?
I like it better down.
Oh.
Do you want your birthday present?
It's so pretty. Victor, thank you.
It'll match your dress for the gala.
It will.
Good. Red is my father's favorite color.
Your father's coming tomorrow evening?
Well, it is the gala. Annalise, I want you to be on your best behavior tomorrow evening.
Of course, I will be.
I need you to impress my father.
Don't you think I will?
I do love you. It's just that I want my father to approve of you.
Victor, we can't go. We can't go see the film. My mother wants me to stay and help with the gala.
All right, I'll be going then.
No, she called your mother and she wants you to help out too.
Fine.
I know, not very fun. But you know what my mother gets when she's angry. Don't want to deal with that monster.
Really, Frederick? I am a monster.
No, ma'am. Let's go, Victor.
Happy birthday, darling.
Mother.
What are you planning for your special day?
Well, I was hoping to go see a film with Freddie and Victor, but they wouldn't allow it. Besides, they're helping with party preparations now anyways.
Well, I wouldn't want to keep you all cooped up in here on your birthday. Tell you what, here's a golden. You can buy yourself something sweet while picking up the tailoring.
All by myself?
You are 16 now, and we need all the men here to set up for the gala.
What do you need me to get?
Your father and brother's uniforms are being mended for tomorrow evening. Here, the address of the tailors and what needs to be picked up.
Thank you, Mother. I'll be back soon.
And the trains will cross north, over the border, to Bergen-Belsen.
But, Colonel Fitzenberg, how would we get them to cooperate?
Sometimes they have to be pushed a little.
Sometimes they have to be pushed a little. Watch where you're going, little girl.
Sorry, ma'am.
Are you leaving again, Mama?
I just came to pick up some sample threads. I have to hurry out again.
You're leaving me with her all day?
You two should be fine as long as she stays in the attic. Thank you for doing this, dear. It makes all the difference.
This is too much responsibility for just me.
Here's the tailoring you asked me to get.
Oh, thank you.
It feels so nice to be down here, even if I am on edge all the time.
Are you really carrying that ratty old thing around down here?
He makes me feel safe, Adele.
Who gave him to you anyway?
I don't remember. I was just a kid. What are you listening to?
It's a singer. Ilse Warren. You've never heard?
No.
Come on, let's dance. Come on.
Adele.
Come on.
Adele, you know I don't dance.
Turn. Okay, just like that. Yeah. No, it's okay.
Interrupt this broadcast for a special message from Adam.
He ruins everything, doesn't he?
Sarah! Get upstairs! Go!
I've come to pick up. Adele?
Tailoring?
Yes, to...
Give me that.
Is this us three's kids? The time we put on a play for your mother. You, me, and Sarah.
Here are your uniforms. My mother will bill your mother.
Thank you. Whatever happened to Sarah? Didn't she used to live around here?
No.
Right. She was a Jew. It's for the best.
And then Victor dropped the box on his foot, and that unleashed Mother's monster. I've never seen her so... Sophie? Are you alright?
No.
Well, do you want to talk about it?
Well, okay. You know my best friend Eva?
Mm-hmm.
She moved away to the country because of the war. And now we can't play with each other anymore.
Well, did you really think you were going to be best friends forever?
Yes! You don't understand, Freddie. We were best friends, forever and ever. That means a lot.
Not always.
You know something? You guys are my best friends. Forever.
Promise?
We're sisters. Of course. Come on, my brother taught me this game called War. Let's go play. Okay, come on.
Annie? Annalise,
What? Hi, Freddie.
did you even hear a word I said?
Of course.
Tell me then, where's Sophie's friend moved to?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
What's got into you lately, Annie?
I've been worried about the party.
Uh-huh. Did you get the tailoring?
Yes, it's right behind you.
My uniform shirt's missing. I need it for tomorrow.
I'm so sorry, Freddie. I'll get it first thing tomorrow.
Be quick about it. There's still a lot to do for the gala.
Stupid garden. Sarah? What are you doing down here? I know I said you could earlier, but we can't risk this.
It's freezing in the attic, Adele. And your mom's not home.
Fine. Be careful. What are you looking at?
This picture. It's of me, you, and Annalise.
I'm sorry. I should have put this away.
I wonder what she's doing now.
Annalise?
Yes.
I saw her yesterday. She was here to pick up her tailoring.
Did she say anything?
Her
to you?
uniforms.
Oh.
Why do you care? It's not like she's particularly concerned about your well-being.
I guess I just hope she was the same as before.
Well, stop hoping because she isn't.
How do you know she's different?
How do you know she's not?
What do you have against her?
She betrayed us. She turned against us.
She's not a Nazi.
She's close enough. She parades around in their uniform. Wears a swastika on her arm. No! She killed your parents and your brother! No! Sarah, no! Sarah, no, please!
Da, 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 da. That song is from the BBC. I heard it while turning to the German station, and it caught my attention, so I had to listen. Da, 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 da. Father doesn't like the BBC. He caught me listening to it the other day and gave me a long lecture on the importance of not giving in to bad thoughts. He doesn't like the BBC because they don't like what Adolf Hitler is doing. They don't like him, so Father doesn't like them. I don't really get it. I don't get what the BBC says either. They tell awful stories that have to be made up. Stories that make Nazis look like bad men. Isn't that atrocious? BBC lets me do something all on my own. I'm so used to being told what to do or how to act or what to believe. I know it's probably wrong, but it's just so tempting.
Looking for a young man named Jakob Goldberg. He was last seen in the Zuel region. He has dark brown hair and eyes, and was last seen wearing a gray shirt and trousers. If you see him or have any information, please contact us.
No one is looking for me.
I'm sure they are. They just can't find you yet. I'm sorry about what I said. I was just upset with Annalise showing up after all this time.
I know.
I didn't mean it. Will you be all right? I have to go finish the laundry.
Yes. I'll just sit here.
Sarah, don't worry about the report. It'll just make you feel worse. Sarah, Mom's coming. Go in the kitchen and make some tea, and I'll keep her in here.
I just came up to pick some more thread, dear. I have to hurry out again. Remember to finish hemming Miss Louise's skirt, all right?
You're leaving?
I have to. Don't give me that, dear. You know I've had to take on more work since your father left to fight.
I know. Sorry.
How's Sarah?
She's sick.
Be sure to give her extra blankets and tea, and I'll check on her when I get back.
Mama,
Yes, dear?
do you ever think the war will be over?
I know it seems like it won't, but it will in time.
I hope for Sarah's sake it ends soon.
I hope for all our sake it ends soon. I know it's hard on you. I remember when I was your age, I didn't have a care in the world. I'm sorry you have to go through this. So, I'll be back in a bit, and remember to hem the skirt.
Stay safe, Mama.
Adele? Adele!
Annalise,
My brother's shirt is missing.
how did you get in here?
Your mother, she let me in. My brother's uniform shirt is missing.
Yes.
He needs it for tea.
Yes, it's right here.
Adele, we don't have any more tea.
Sarah?
Adele! Sarah! Guys, I missed you guys so much.
Never go away again. 1 week is too long.
I won't leave again, I promise.
Come on, let's go play war.
Sarah! That's...
Here's your shirt.
No, that was Sarah.
That was my cousin. I have work to do.
But...
Go!
I keep remembering things. Memories from my childhood. It was me, Adele, and Sarah. Those are some of the happiest times of my life. Today, I felt like that could happen again. I found myself wishing it could be like that again. Mother and father would be so disappointed if they knew what I was thinking. Not to mention Victor.
Annalise! Annie! Annie, what are you doing on the floor?
Thinking? Victor, what are you doing here so late?
Your brother invited me over for the night. I thought maybe you and I could spend some more time together.
That's nice.
You don't seem that happy about it.
I am.
What's the matter, Annie? Sit, tell me.
I've just been thinking. Why does all of this need to happen?
What do you mean?
This, the war, the suffering. What's the point of it?
To make the world a better place, of course.
How is killing people doing that?
We're just making the world a better place.
Who decided that certain groups should be killed, that they were filth?
You're talking about the Jews, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Who decided that they were so bad?
The Fuhrer did, and we listened to him. He's the only one with the strength to take action. I wish I could be half the man he is.
Why is the Fuhrer in charge? Who decided that he gets to make all the decisions?
He's the only one with the strength to take action. Look at what he's done so far. He raised Germany out of the ashes and began to right the world.
But how do we know what he's doing is right?
We just do. And obviously you're too naive to begin to understand what he's done for this world.
I understand everything you're telling me. It's been explained to me since I was a child.
That you shouldn't be questioning them.
I was just thinking.
Thoughts like those are trash, Annie. I don't want to hear you talk like that again.
Please go. I need to think.
No, at least listen to me.
What's going on here?
Victor was just leaving.
Victor, take a walk. What happened, Annie?
Victor just got a little angry.
He didn't hurt you, did he?
No.
Annie, don't lie to me.
Frederick.
Sorry. Why was he so upset?
Well, I was wondering about the good of the war. He didn't like what I was thinking and got mad at me.
Those kinds of thoughts can be dangerous, Annie.
I know, it was just a thought.
Maybe keep those thoughts in your head from now on, or put them in that diary you have.
You're not supposed to know about my journal.
Don't worry, Sophie told me about your diary.
Journal.
Whatever it is, I won't tell Mother and Father. I'm gonna go check on Victor. Sophie, why don't you take care of your big sister?
Okay. Are you okay, Annie?
Yes.
See? This is why you should hang out with me more. All I ever want to do is play. They don't want to do that. There are all sorts of things wrong with them.
Come on, Annie, let's go to the bakery. The purple sign and the raisin cookies. Annie, why won't you play with us? Annie, why don't you talk to us anymore? Annie! 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 Annie!
Stop it! Just be quiet!
What?
Just be quiet, Sophie. You don't understand anything. When will you understand I can't play with you anymore?
Annalise, I didn't mean to. Oh, Sophie. Do you know where Annalise is?
No. What were you fighting about?
Just some things he was thinking.
Oh, she writes everything she thinks in her new diary. I'm not allowed to touch it. But maybe you can. It's right over there. Bye, Victor.
Del?
Annalise, what are you doing here?
I need to know if we can be friends or if this is all just a huge waste of time.
There are more serious things happening right now than your petty worries. If you don't know, I'd rather you not be here right now.
I'm just trying to figure out what's right.
I thought you did whatever your parents told you. Your Fuhrer's rules.
I did. I mean, I do. I don't know. It just feels wrong. Everything feels wrong.
You don't have to tell me that.
it right. I want to make it better.
You would always want a happy ending when we played. You'd always make the good guys win when we played war.
I want to go back. Back to when war was just a game.
It's not that simple.
I wish it was.
There will always be fighting, just not on the battlefields.
So, my head hurts.
You have a fever again.
Where did you get that teddy bear?
I don't know. Somebody gave it to me when I was a kid.
I think I did.
No, you couldn't have.
I don't know you. I have the exact same one in my room. I know it's you, Sarah.
No, this is...
Stop! I'm tired of this game.
I remember. It was your 6th birthday.
How come I don't remember?
Because you didn't want to.
What changed? We used to be best friends.
You did. You left us.
You didn't want to play with us anymore.
I wasn't allowed.
That's a lie! We were best. No. We were best friends. We were like sisters. We had sleepovers and you braided my hair and we shared secrets. One day your parents say you can't see us anymore and you abandon your best friends. Sarah, look at her. She's not the strong little girl she was. I'm hiding her in my attic. We didn't change. We're still friends. And what did you do, Annalise? You just walk in here and ask what happened. You changed. You left. How could we forgive you?
What do you want me to say? I was 10. You expect me to abandon my family because I wanted to play with my friends? I couldn't have made that decision. I couldn't have chosen that. I still can't.
Where's your loyalty? To Hitler? Don't you know what he's done? Don't you see?
I know! Let's see.
I thought they taught you to be tough at that club of yours. Pretty girls don't cry, Annalise!
I remember. It was my 6th birthday. And all I wanted was a teddy bear. And you gave me it. I blocked it out because it hurt. It hurt when you left us. But you said it yourself. Things can change. And they can change again. For the better.
Sarah, don't forgive her that easily.
Why shouldn't I?
Adele, I'm home.
I have to go.
Come with me.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you.
There you are, Annalise.
Victor, were you reading my journal?
What are you doing writing these things?
Give it back! You have no right!
What is this? Are you keeping secrets from me?
Of course not. Please go.
Don't act like this. Who put these thoughts in your head?
Said, please go.
I said, don't act like this.
You're always telling me what I should do or how I should act. I'm sick of it.
I'm making sure you follow the rules.
I can follow the rules myself, thank you very much.
Yes, and that diary certainly proves that. This is not how a lady should act.
This is not how a gentleman should be treating a lady.
Oh, really now?
No! I'm going for a walk.
No, you're not. You will put an end to this nonsense, or I'll make you.
Victor, please.
Ladies do not beg.
Annie? Annalise? What happened? Victor's in a rage. He's gonna go tell Father something.
Father?
What happened to your face?
Nothing.
Annie, did he hurt you?
No!
Annie!
Frederick!
A routine street sweep will be beginning in 15 minutes.
I'll be right there. Father might let me go on a street sweep. Stay here, Annalise. We'll talk when I get back, okay? Bye.
Street sweep?
Sarah? 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 Sarah?
Oh, it's you.
I thought I'd read to you. Maybe it'd make you feel better?
Thank you.
She puzzled over this for some time, but at last a bright thought struck her. Why, it's a looking glass book, of course. And if I hold it up to a glass, the words will go right away. There's a poem that she read. It was brilliant.
I don't know! Come here! What are you still doing here? You have to go!
Annalise, what are you doing?
There's a street sweep. Your mother's downstairs getting everything ready. You have to go!
What are you talking about?
There's a street sweep. There's Nazis all down your street. They're checking the houses.
I don't believe you. You told them.
I didn't.
Adele, please, we have a
I
war.
didn't tell them.
You don't need a war in
It's a
here.
routine street sweep.
Leave her. Please. For me.
What do you want me to say? That I'm sorry? I was just a kid when all this started. This is a world that's shaped me. It's how I've been raised. We're all still kids.
I never thought about it like that. Still kids? Playing war?
You really need to get going. Your mother's gonna shop friends. Just go.
Here. Take him.
I couldn't.
I won't be able to take him where I'm going. Remember me. I won't forget you. No, give me hope.
You can take. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Who are these people? Are they Jews? Answer me!
These are my children!
The blonde too, I'm sure. Do you have identification papers?
Let them go. They've done nothing wrong.
Who are you to give orders like that, little girl?
My father's Colonel Wittenberg. These are my papers.
Likely story. An officer's daughter would get caught up with this little, just a child, stuck with a bunch of Jews. Pretty child. Child nonetheless.
She is a pretty one, isn't she?
Blonde hair and those blue eyes. Too bad she's a Jew sympathizer.
Hey. Hey, you. Where do you think you're going? Stop! I said stop!
Ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
They say there are 6 degrees of separation between every person. 6 lines of separation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Kyle, our fabulous director, is filling in for Gabby Wagner today because she couldn't be here. So she did a fantastic job of playing Gretel. So we give her an extra round of applause. Why don't we just go down the line? If you guys could just say your name and what grade you're in, and
Character?
and your character. And your character.
I'm Mark Keir, I'm grade 10, and I was Colonel Fitzenberg.
I'm Maddie Hughes, I'm in grade 10 and I'm lieutenant.
I'm Hannah Cuffey, I'm grade 11 and I'm Nazi.
I'm Tanner O'Hanlon, I'm in grade 10, and I'm Nazi too.
I'm JB Morris, I'm in grade 10 and I was young Sarah. I'm Hannah Lemon and I'm in grade 10 and I was young Annalise.
As you already know, I'm Mary Margaret. I'm in grade 11 and I was one of the stage managers.
Yeah, and I'm Jacqueline Harrietta and I'm also in grade 11 and I was the other stage manager.
I'm Kyle Vine, I'm in grade 11. I was the director of this production and tonight I am Gretel.
Hi, I'm Adriana Woodburn. I'm in grade 11 and I played Adele.
I'm Megan Kenny. I'm in grade 11 and I played Annalise.
I'm Serena Lowry, I'm in grade 11 and I played Sarah.
I'm Melissa Marciniak and I'm in grade 12 and I did the crew.
I'm in grade 10 and I played young Adele.
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm grade 11. I played Evelyn and Annalise's mother.
Hi, I'm Adrian. I'm Adrian Merrick Francis Brzezinski.
Victor, for those of you who weren't aware, who's Victor?
I'm Gabe, I'm grade 12, and I did Frederick.
I'm Jocelyn, I'm in grade 10 and I played Sophie.
And our cast people who are currently on the way down, we had Sam back at the booth, you'll see her in a second, she's in grade 11. And we also had David Cosma, and he was in grade 10.
And a brilliant
Sam
costume.
doesn't have a lot.
Yes, David was here. Okay, does anybody have any questions for the writers, for the crew, for any of the actors? The three girls who play the main characters, Adele, Annalise, and Sarah, are also the writers of the play, and it's actually the best student-written play in the province, and they have the award to prove it. Not bragging, right? Not bragging out there. Do you guys have any questions for us? Or like how we put the play together, or?
Like any questions? Any questions? Like, don't be shy. Pardon?
Good question.
Good
Good question.
Very good question.
No one knows. Nobody
Serena
knows.
likes to answer this question.
Okay, so when we were writing it, originally, well, I went through like a couple drafts, and originally, she died, she died,
You died.
Frederick died, I never died.
Frederick died. Victor died. I died again.
So we finally came up with it, and some of us wanted somebody to die, other people wanted a happy ending, so we're like, you know what, let's just leave it up to the audience. So you guys make the decision if somebody dies.
Who do you think died? Who do you think?
I think they still
So the question was the inspiration for our play.
Okay, so we had drama in grade 10, all three of us, and we always liked doing like plays and stuff. And so I was trying to come up with an idea.
I don't really know what you're
I was trying to come up with an idea for a skit to do in class, and me and Megan sat together in math class. So I looked over at her and go, "Hey Megan, next time we have to be partners for a group or something, do you want to do a play on alcoholism?" And she's like, "You know, I've always wanted to do a play on the Holocaust." And I was like, "Okay, let's do it." Sure. So then it got bigger, and yeah, so alcoholism to the Holocaust. That's how we came up with it.
Nothing led to another 25 characters later.
Does anybody else have any questions?
Don't be shy.
Any teachers have any questions?
Yeah, any teachers have any questions?
Mr. Newman?
Yes.
Yeah, Lena.
First of all, I just want to say that was amazing, and I'm so glad I got to see it finally. And my question for you guys was, how did you guys do your research for these roles?
was like, I know a lot about the Holocaust. Serena really likes history. Megan just kind of is there. Megan would like Google stuff and be like, guys, this happened. Here, I printed off a whole sheet of wardrobes. Let's talk about this. And then when it kind of got over our heads, we went, hey, David Cosma, can you fix our play? And he went, yeah, totally. This is what you need to wear.
Hey, just to say how creative and amazing David is, all the Nazis stand up.
Yeah, he literally handmade
Handmade.
all the little guns. David actually, the female Nazis, Hannah and Maddie,
They're boys.
they're originally boys, and David was like, hey, let's do a fitting, and let me just sit here and sew for like 4 days straight, and tailor costumes.
I believe his exact words were, they're women, let's not hide that.
Yeah, it was great. I remember he came to me and he had like bloody fingers and was like, I'm done. Blood, sweat, and tears in his blood.
Yeah, no, he did it all. We're not making, like, it's ridiculous. Does anybody else?
Yes, it's coming! Yes?
What?
Yeah. First of all, the skit play was phenomenal. I laughed and I cried. So kudos to all of you guys. And obviously it's a team effort to be able to create something like this. And just sitting here in the back of the audience, you're so inspiring because just how much fun you guys look like you're even having now together. Is there anything that you guys can say to inspire others to do the exact same thing and be a part of, like, people that are here in the audience?
I think it's a really great opportunity to find something that you're interested in and to kind of like spearhead it and take control of it. We love drama and we love plays and history. And it just kind of went from the three of us doing something small to this huge group of us just like, and and just like it's insane how a sense of community and just a sense of a family. And I always like to say we've had so many obstacles. Like I didn't when we performed this for the competition. I didn't have my voice. Megan fell down.
People were throwing up. We had puke buckets in the wings in case any of my cast members falling.
Lights fell. I jumped over Serena. Like it was ridiculous. And I like to say the idea that we fell apart, but we fell together. And it's the idea that we just kind of became this really big family. And it's honestly the greatest thing ever. And Serena, yeah, you go.
Pick if you want to go for something, pick something that you love and have fun doing it. I mean, this is like, if you go to something you love and you put so much pressure on yourself, it's not fun. Honestly, this is for a competition. Yeah, we had pressure on ourselves and stuff, but then like afterwards, like we would just like laugh off.
Yeah.
You just have to have fun.
And I think theater is one of those, it's unique in the sense that no matter who you are, you can belong in the theater. Like, I found my spot. I came into high school and I was terrified, and I basically followed my older brother around because I didn't know what I was supposed to do. William, I followed him around like everywhere. I'm like, I'm gonna do what you do. And then I found theater, and like I've always loved theater, and now I'm more confident. Like the fact that I took on a stage manager role, that you guys let me take your baby and be like, no, we're doing this with it. Stop talking about it. Like I got to become more of a leader. I have more confidence now. I found all of these amazing people. Like I can't even express how much I love you guys because I yell at you all the time. And I think theater is just one of those really unique things where that happens and it's acceptable and it's okay to just be yourselves and just be crazy and wild. Even when people down the hallway look at you weird when you're singing. Like it's acceptable in here. So
and find people that love to do what you love to do and just go for it.
And join the ads.
Exactly.
I have no more.
Any other questions? Was someone standing up? I couldn't see you.
Questions?
It's really dark. Does anyone have any other questions? Like yeah. Nice job. Guys, like 5 more minutes.
Go for a walk.
When he goes for a walk, when Victor goes for a walk, where is he? Victor, where do you go when you go for a walk?
Usually I go outside. It was wonderful.
Backstage, maybe.
we think he
went home to listen to some Hitler on
Well,
the
if you,
radio.
if you guys listen to the story, he says I go tell her father something. So.
So maybe Victor goes and tells Colonel Fitzenberg over here that there's Jews somewhere. He read the attic. He read the attic. So he read the and maybe he goes and tells Colonel Fitzenberg, and maybe that's why the lieutenant comes up and is like, "Yo, we're doing a street sweep."
Okay. You guys have any? I know. Let me just ask you questions. Is there any feedback? Like, is there anything that you saw that you thought that we could have done better, or something that was confusing to you that you wanted to?
Something that you liked?
Okay. Or something that you liked. Something that you liked. Something that was confusing. Something you'd like us to explain. Elena. Guys.
I don't know, the swastika and the Star of David was super effective. I really like that. I mean, I went to see Sound of Music in Toronto, and it kind of reminded me of that because they slowly decorated the place with swastikas and stuff, and it really hit you. So I totally got the same feel from those.
Awesome.
Anybody else?
Yes.
Actually, I just wanted to know, where did you get the idea to do that? Like, where did you?
Research. Well, okay. Well, I think the thing with these competitions that we took into competition is you go over the years and you steal ideas from other plays. There's actually a regionals that I went to a couple years ago had door shadow screens. They did a totally different thing with them, but it was really neat. And so my mom was helping us out with this set, and it's just like, hey, why don't we? Because we were gonna have a big shadow screen, that was too difficult. So like, why don't we have some doors, one for each of you, and we played around with that.
And the idea of the 6 degrees of separation, because it takes 6 lines to draw each of them, and there's 6 degrees of separation, so
Everybody's connected by 6 people.
That makes sense.
So yeah, so it's supposed to represent the connection between how it's 6 people between Sarah, who's a Jew, and Colonel Fitzenberg, who is basically killing Jews. And well, yeah, but there's that whole idea there was 6. You know what I mean?
Like, how deep do you go?
There's paint. It's painted, lots and lots of drops. Lots of paint. No, it's supposed to be blank.
She's in the middle.
She's not in the middle.
She's not there to learn on you.
Does anybody have any last minute questions?
Okay, any other questions or comments? No? Thank you very much.